Now I would like to talk about one of our more exciting features that we added, because as you can see, we are multi-architecture supportive, right? So we have x86, the ARM HF, and the ARM 64 for Jetson Nano. So the problem was that it will be quite difficult to update all of the devices on a group level if they had a different architecture. So as you can see, our images contain the architecture name in the name of the file of the image. So if we then wanted to change such, if we wanted to update all of the devices in, for example, the San Carlos group, right? That will be quite difficult, because if I now go here to the client OS image and choose ARMHF, right? If I choose the ARMHF, the client, the x86 client, will not get this update because it doesn't support it, right? So it will just tell me not supported. So what the users would have to do then is to maybe create another subgroup and then change it on the subgroup level. But of course, people don't really want to do it because they have their own structures that they believe are better for their situation and their deployment. So, as you can probably notice already, we have some 4 new different fields. So what we can do right now is to simply just change the version number, right? So we change the version number, and now taking into account that that we uploaded the image, all of the clients in the group will simply take the image that they need. So let's clear this setting again. So we have nothing set right now. As I showed you before, we have 3 images uploaded with our latest version, Velma Lakes 3.1. So we have the ARMHF, the x64, and the ARM64. So what will happen now if I go to the group settings again and I change the image version to the 3.1.10, which we have uploaded. If I change that and I go to the Jetson Nano, it will know that it needs an image that is constructed of the version number, the class, the kernel, and the image architecture. So I believe we don't have an image with the image kernel K419 for Jetson Nano uploaded. Let me check again. Yes, so we don't have that. So some people might wonder what will happen now. I mean, this device will not download the image because it doesn't exist, right? But how do I know that it doesn't exist? Well, so we have something against that. We have a missing images page. So as you can see already in this group, San Carlos, I changed the settings to 3, the version number to 3.1.10, and we are missing an image with the kernel K502 for the x86 client and a kernel K419 for the Jetson Nano. So of course we don't have them, but we can change the kernel. If we now change the kernel, I already get the information that this image exists and that everything will be fine. But now if I change it back, I will get an information that this image doesn't exist. And if I just click here, it will take me back to this page that I just showed you. The same will of course happen for the x86. We changed this version number on the group level, Now I know that we don't have this image with kernel K502, but I believe we have K503. Yes, I changed the setting and we right away get an information that this image exists, so everything will be good if the client checks in and gets the configuration. So of course that makes the update process way easier than it used to be, taking into account that a client that has an image already installed, let's say with image kernel K419, it already knows that it might need the same. So we don't have to change that. If we don't desire to change the kernel, it will know which image to ask for. And if there is no image, it will show up in the page. Missing images under tools right here. And you know which images you have to upload or what settings you have to change. So if you click on that, that will of course take you to the client where you can change the settings if you want to.